Take this as a sign to start change in your life. Not drastic change, just simple, achievable steps to bettering yourself personally and professionally. It's overwhelming when you think about the need for improvement in your personal habits, be it a better version of yourself, becoming a better mom, wife, daughter, or whatever role you may hold in your life, and also advancing your career in a meaningful way. But it's all possible while still remaining within your comfort zone. That dreaded comfort zone that everyone tries to escape. Why push out of your comfort zone when it might be a signal to maintain an environment where you can improve your innate strengths? You carry strength in your own personality. Everybody has a very different personality, and there's no one personality that fits into a mold. Absolutely any personality type could display different strengths. It's all about carrying it through. There is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. Everything exists. Seek nothing outside of yourself. That's a journey one needs to take towards uncovering their true potential. Starting by learning from the past, by understanding what happened, and learning something valuable, and doing something differently. Being present, focusing and responding on important matters. Creating the future by defining a realistic plan and realizing our purpose. That's the power of planning. First step towards uncovering our true potential is self-awareness, and that is indeed the first step towards developing emotional intelligence. Self-awareness allows us to grow personally, professionally, and develop our strengths. This internal retrospection enables us to become personally accountable, avoiding the projection of blame, and changing our perspective. Self-awareness is a journey we take, learning lessons from the past, perfecting them in the present, and devising a realistic plan towards the future. The first step towards building self-awareness is understanding the definition of our personality. Our personality may be viewed two-dimensionally as used by the DISC method. This allows you to have a color assigned to your personality type based on 3 different aspects: intuitive aspects of your personality, situational aspects, and adaptable aspects. The intuitive aspects are what you're born with innately, whereas the situational aspects and the adaptable aspects are flexible and malleable as time goes by. The 4 different colors by which a personality may be assigned are red, yellow, green, and blue. Red refers to those that are dominant, yellow refers to those that are influential by nature, green refers to those supportive folks, and blue refers to the conscientious people. By simply splitting the 4 colors into quadrants, we can assign the green and yellow into those that focus more on people, whereas red and blue focus more on tasks. The second dimension is introversion versus extroversion. Green and blue are introverts, yellow and red are extroverts. If you take a personality test from MBTI, you might fit into one of 16 personality types that is unique to you. Each one of those has very unique traits, broken down into either being introverted or extroverted, based on whether or not you gain energy from externally or internally, sensing or intuitive, based on how you understand your environment, thinking or feeling based on decision making, or judging versus perceiving based on your lifestyle. I would encourage you to read a little bit more about this on your own to better identify your personality type based on these 4 dimensions. Your dominant four-dimensional personality may be identified through this method, followed by perhaps having secondary or multi non-dominant styles. But ultimately, they're quite situational with experience. Each personality type may have what is referred to as a basement versus balcony, or pros versus cons. Ultimately, understanding your personality type is critical for success in every aspect of your life. Once you've dissected your personality type, that would enable you to identify your key strengths that are innate to you. Another concept to keep in mind is one developed by Gallup, known as StrengthsFinder 2.0. I highly recommend you to read up a little bit more about that. This is broken up into 4 different categories based on executing, influencing, relationship building, or strategic thinking. You may have top 5, 10, 20 different strengths that are innate to you and very unique as a combination for yourself, and they may fall within one of these 4 categories or a combination of all 4. First, become more self-aware, which is the first step towards becoming personally accountable. That is the foundation to developing emotional intelligence and a better understanding of your unique personality style, which can be visualized from a 2-dimensional or 4-dimensional angle and is the foundation to identifying your strengths. The strengths are to be enriched and never forgotten because we are all very unique. Because remember that the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. So let's embrace the comfort zone. Let's encourage everybody to work in their comfort zone because that's where our strengths truly flourish. What I'm trying to present to you is knowledge, information, and tips that will enable you to build and develop your personal toolkit as favorably for yourself as possible.